Welcome to Frequency TV here tonight on The Vibe. We are now and we'll be doing Wednesday Reset Flow. We're going to root into self. This is going to be a 35-minute deep stretch and energetic reset for your body so that your body feels nice and acclimated for the rest of the week as we get into tomorrow's dance and the Friday Reset and Recovery Flow. I'm so glad that you guys are here. My name is Zia, high vibrational, spicy brain, overall wellness and comfort creator, here and on all the vibes, getting you guys nice and right with your bodies, with your mind, and in touch with your soul. All right, Chimis, we're going to be starting with the reminders as we always do in every live. I want you guys to make sure that you guys are doing these activities safely and in a calming but exciting way where you guys are having fun through it as well and being intentional. So of course, I always tell you guys, make sure you have your water near you and you guys have that hydration, whether it's a clearly Canadian, a little bit of ginger ale because you want some of that flavor, or if it's just water or Gatorade, whatever it is that you have on the side, just make sure that you have hydration next to you so you can still flow. Your bodies need hydration. Your bodies need what I like to call lubrication for it to move correctly and have that flexibility and mobility. Remember, we're made 70% of water, so make sure that you guys are having that hydration next to you at the ready whenever you feel that your body's calling for it. Of course, I will have modifications for the positions if there are any. These I don't think we would need any modifications for, being that they're very forward and we're tackling gently the areas of the body that we definitely need a nice deep stretch in to help release any type of stagnant or residual energy that we may have. Of course, please vibe responsibly, have fun through this, listen to your body's signals. If you need to take a pause, de-intensify the position or the push within, please do listen to those body signals and work at your space, grace, and pace and be at your flow. All right, Chimis? And of course, make sure that you take your time. All right, this is for you, Chimis. Pat yourself on the back that you are here, whether you're vibing, listening, or joining. I'm so glad that you're here, and you should be glad that you are here too, doing this for self and treating yourself. All right, Chimis, we're actually going to stand up for this one because we're going to go from top to bottom. We're going to stand tall, make sure that we are a plant first so that we can root ourselves, okay, Chimis? We're going to start breathing. We're going to give ourselves some nice breaths of air. Make sure that your feet are just slightly far apart. You're not doing too much, okay? You're not doing too much. And of course, if some of these positions are too much or too intense, slow it down, like I said, and make sure that you have, if you need your inhaler or anything around you that helps you breathe through things and stuff, make sure you have that near you. I have to put that as a disclaimer because I have some Chimis that they need their stuff too, okay? All right, Chimis, standing with feet apart, making sure that your shoulders are nicely relaxed. We're going to start breathing in through the nose, inhaling through the nose very gently. Hold, and then bring it down. Exhaling gently. We're going to do these for 4 more times. We're going to give ourselves 5 nice breaths. This is the first one. Coming into the second one. One more, Jimmy. And we're gonna affirm you're going to repeat, okay? I return back home to myself and I allow my body to soften, release, and reset, okay? Stay with those affirmations. We're going to get into some neck rolls, okay? We're going to do 3 to each side, very gently. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And roll around to whichever side you feel comfortable starting with, just as long as you are doing it gentle and safely and at a pace where it's not being too crazy, making you dizzy or anything. You want to make sure that you're intentional with these stretches. Hold 3, 2, 1, and then go to the opposite side. Make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling as you do this. And hold it there, chin to chest. And your affirmation is, I release what no longer serves me. Shoulders should be nice and loose and gentle. Okay. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. We're going to do 5 going forward, and then we're going to roll it off of our backs, and 5 going backwards, okay? Very gently, but intentional. Remember, you are gently moving, right? But you're being intentional with the stretch, okay? So when you're doing it, you're going to keep it there and push it forward while you feel those shoulder blades in the back stretching and getting that nice deep rooted extension. One more, and hold, and then let go. 3-second hold, 3-second pause, 2, 1, and then we're gonna bring it back. Now this time you're gonna feel that rotator cuff and shoulder connection. You're gonna push it out with that chest while you're being intentionally deep with that intensity of that stretch, that roll. One more. And just imagine the stress just flowing down through your fingers. And hold it there. Hold it there. And we're going to go into a spinal twist, okay? We're going to bend our knees just slightly. So it's going to look like this. You guys stay right there. I'm going to switch over to this. As you can see, we're going to bend over slightly. We're going to bring our arms down, okay? Shoulders are relaxed. And all we're doing is twisting side, okay? So then when you see it, it's going to look like this, okay? And then bring it back forward. Breathe in, breathe out. And then twist it to the other side. Remember, you're rotating hip, spine. You're just using the arms to guide you. You're not pulling with your arms, you're guiding. Okay? And then bring it back down. Rest it there. Bring it back up. And then bring it back down. As if you're squeezing it out of your body. And then bring it back down. And now we're just gonna slightly do a little twist. Let your arms swing naturally as they come to a close in the front. And then bring it back up slowly and gently. And your affirmations: I am grounded, safe, and supported. Bring it back up. Push with that sacral and push it out. Hold. I'm going to start preparing to go into the mid section of our bodies. And then bring it in. We're going to bring it to all fours. We're going to go in with a needle thread. We have done this before. But I want you guys to be, again, intentional with this, okay? Let me go on this side, so like that, it's easier. All right. All fours. Remember, the shoulder is going to touch the mat. Your head is going to touch the mat. You're going to needle through and twist out and hold, Chimis. Yes. Hold it there. We're here for 15 more seconds. Feel it just kind of squeezing out of that torso, out of that spine, that stress, that strain, maybe tension, discomfort. Just imagine it just releasing. And then bring it up slowly. Yes, back to all fours. You're going to feel that tension slowly disappearing. Maybe any discomfort that you may have had at the lower back. I'm going to do it to the other side again. Bring it down. Remember, position your shoulder. Then position your head. And then hold. It's one of my favorite poses to do, Jimmy. It helps alleviate any type of tension, heaviness, stiffness you may have in the mid and lower back. Helps with the oblique and tummy stretches. Helps with the shoulder blades. Helps to roll off any pain from the shoulders as well. And any form of tightness you may have around the rib and the back area. And then bring it up slowly. Remember, regroup. Feeling good, Chimis. Your affirmation: I release tension with ease, okay? And yes, you do. This is a very deep, intensified stretch, but you're still doing it with ease, okay? With ease. Don't forget, all right, Chimis? You gotta make sure you're doing it carefully, all right? And then make sure that you're breathing through it as well. You don't want to end up not breathing through it, because breathing through it helps with your movements and stuff. Okay, we're gonna go into T stretches. We're gonna move in and lower our bodies. I love this one too. This helps with any type of movement that you may have done if you've been lifting boxes or doing a lot of arm and shoulder work, or just doing a lot of upper body strength with your own body weight. This is a good one to do. We're gonna go in and just bring it down. Make sure that you're facing down. And all we're doing is just bringing it over and hold it there. Use that other hand as a way to shoulder. Another way to do it is you can stretch out your arm. That's a deeper form too. And bring it down. Bring it to the other side. And hold. Remember to bring that leg and that foot over to the other side of the leg to help with support. And your hand, bring it up as if you would do the needle thread, but bring it at chest level and hold very gently. And then bring it down, Chimis. And then back. All right, hold it there for about 10 seconds. And then affirm, I open myself to healing and peace. Okay, so that's like opening your heart. All right, your heart chakra, opening it to healing and peace. Sit with that, Jimmy. Sit with that. We're going to inch in. Go in from inching in and then go into a downward dog. Remember, if you guys need to adjust as such, okay? Hold it there. If you need a little bit of a release, just shift your legs up and down and then go back with heel to mat. Ten more seconds, Chimis. And then release just slightly. Bring the feet together just slightly. And then inch your way over. Slowly, slowly. Touch the bottom of your feet. Touch your toes. Bring it up slowly. Yes, Jimmy. And then bring it back down. Slowly touch those toes. Affirm, I flow through life with confidence and grace. Yes, you do. Inch back over to the front and extend the legs, going back to a lay down position, facing down, okay? And we're gonna get into a cobra. Just push up. Oh, yes. Make sure that you have those hips close to your mat. as possible, okay? Ooh, nice little pop right there on the spine. It shouldn't hurt. It just feels like it's readjusting, okay, Chimis? Can move to the side, shift to the side. Remember, shoulders are pushed back as much as you can. Hips are on the floor. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And you bring in it down. I rise and lower with softness, strength, and trust. Okay, so hold it there. Feel that. Call it pain. I like to call it exertion. Tightness, right? Just not knowing how to bring it in. But we do, Chimis. All right, guys, we're going to go into a pigeon stretch. You guys can get some water. Let's have a 15-second break. I know these are so good. I know they're hitting those spices. Hey, babe. And of course, if we're doing the pigeon stretch, you guys know that we have the modified position. And when I say go forward, you're going to bend forward towards your shin. If you're here with me, you're going to bring that leg back. Okay? And then move your body forward. We're going to bend down forward. And hold. You're going to bring it up slowly, gently. Push up. Hold it there. And then bring it in. Twist. Turn. I know you like this one. This is one of my favorite ones too. Again, if you're doing the modified, bringing them up. And then going forward towards the shin. Making sure you're pushing down with that sacral, okay? And rooting yourself, all right? If you're here with me, it's the same technique, but with the legs stretched out, okay? Before we go forward, we're going to make sure that we are ready, stretched out, just some, okay? In the back there. And then you move forward. Bring it down. Get up slowly. Yes. And affirm. I allow myself to let go and soften. Push it up just slightly. Just feel it coming out your toes. Let it go. Let it flow, Jimmy. Let it flow. And release. Okay, we're gonna go into a seated forward flow. So all you're doing is turning around whichever side you were on and bringing both legs together. Okay, and all we're doing is folding forward. You're gonna either reach towards your ankles, towards the middle of your upper part of your foot, or your toes, whichever you feel comfortable, as long as you are not pushing with your head. You're leading with the chest, okay, and allowing your hands to guide. And you're gonna allow gravity to do its job. Let it soften you into the stretch, okay? So bringing it up. Lead with the chest and hold. Wiggle it out from your toes, Chimis. Feel that tension, any type of stiffness. Just melt away. And bring it back up and affirm. I find sweetness in slowing down. Oh, yes. I've caught myself doing more of those slow downs the last few weeks, almost 2 months already. Wiggle those feet. Ooh, nice little pop right there. And we're gonna bring in, I'm gonna do a wide knee child's pose, or you guys can do a closed knee together one. I'm gonna do a wide knee one. Bring it down and just hold. In the lower back, lower spine, root area, just separate. It feels like it's separating, feels like it's melting. It feels like it's slowly just becoming goop, right? It's just feeling very, very, very flowy. Breathe through it, Chimis. And affirm, I surrender to calm and restoration, Chimis. You guys can bring the hands to the back. Bring them to the side. Just relax them, Chimis. Bring the hands next to the face and then just push up. And affirm again, I surrender to calm and restoration. Bringing it in into a lotus position, or you can lay down. You can choose to lay down. I put that you can either lay down or sit in lotus. I feel like for me right now is lotus. I want to feel all that just kind of leaving out my spine. But again, you guys can do this one, this final part, this grounding and closing area. You can either do a laying down or sitting in lotus position, okay? Lay flat comfortably if you are laying down, hands to the side, arms just very gentle, and the feet you guys can put them either closed, however you feel more comfortable. Open them up a little bit, but just you want to lay on your back flat, okay? Place your heart, your hand on your heart, and one over your solar plexus, okay? Even when you're laying down. And just breathe, Jimmy. Sit with self. Slow, gentle breaths. And final affirmation, as you visualize your energy rooting downward into your earth, the ground, and your crown softens and opens up. I am whole, I am grounded, and I am at peace. One more time, Jenny. I am whole, I am grounded. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. And we're going to sit in stillness just for about another minute. Quiet breaths. Bring palms together. A big breath. And reach Jimmy and let it go. Take a few moments to body scan, Chimis. Make sure that you're drinking some water. Talk to yourself nice. Reaffirm any of the terms that you wanted to reaffirm with. But sit with self as you body scan. great job, Chimis. You did such a wonderful job tonight with taking care of self and releasing stress from self that no longer aligns with you. I hope you guys have had a wonderful night here. 2 nights stretching here with me, Z, on the vibe, of course. And you feel much more relaxed and much with less tension, with less stagnant energy or residual energy or any icky emotions. Remember to rest. Remember to check in with self a few times before you go to bed. Make sure that your body is nice and aligned and in tune with self. Make sure that you're taking a snack or eat some dinner if you have not. Hydrate and give yourself those self affirmations and that self love. I love you, Chimis. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys on the next vibe. Much love, meditation, and harmonious peace.